Hey everyone, I am Nixie, and last night we had the Sony State of Play happening, and what do you mean? They concluded the showcase with a new God of War announcement? Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm so hyped for this, guys. A new God of War. For those that have been around on the channel for a little while, know that God of War has a super special place here on the channel, and I can't believe that they announced a new game. It is a spin-off following Laufey, which is Kratos' late wife. But yeah, we're gonna get into chatting about the gameplay that they released, because what do you mean they also released 20 minutes of gameplay of the game? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Here we go, guys. Here we go. I am so hyped for this. So hyped for this. As soon as the music started kicking in, I knew space tune. And like hearing this like God of War music, and then seeing the logo with Santa Monica Studio pop up, like, oh my god, like I can't even describe like how hyped this got me. Just that little bit of music and just seeing Santa Monica. I just hearing the music, like, I love God of War. And then hearing Kratos' voice. The music's so good as well, like in these games. I will say though that I did like seeing this. Obviously this is from the God of War 2018 game. I did kind of like, first thoughts was like, they're not remastering it, are they? Because we've had quite a few remasters that I kind of feel like is not always necessary. So I was like, surely they're not remastering it. Like just seeing young Atreus again. Guys, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. I did kind of feel like that we were probably going to get like a bit of a spin-off for the next God of War game. But I kind of honestly, like I'd been saying I wanted like an Atreus spin-off. So to see that it's actually going to be following Faye, and obviously like after her death, I was quite surprised. Like it looks so good as well. But yeah, this, I was definitely surprised to see that rather than choosing Atreus, they would choose Faye. I think it's definitely an interesting choice though. But I love how they've done as well, you know, there's like single camera angles without the cuts as well, like what we've seen with like the newer God of War games. Like it really immerses yourself into it. It really makes it like seamless between like cutscenes and gameplay.
You know where I am?
But it looks so good. Like that is pretty seamless, like
The pyre. It happened.
Transitions.
We're starting on the path. It's just I didn't get to say goodbye.
But I love this as well, like how she's definitely taken more like acrobatic
This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
attributes to like obviously Kratos is very like strong, tanky, and you know we got a bit of a Trace gameplay like in the last game and stuff, and he's very acrobatic, very fluid, very light on his feet. But like this little teaser of combat,
Oh, come on.
like you can see that they're keeping like that brutality of like the age, the Kratos' combat, like which is, you know, it's very hard hitting, it's very brutal, very savage. But they're taking elements like what they did for Atreus, keeping them light on the feet and kind of like mixing the two. And I really, really like that. Like that definitely piques my interest. Because, you know, sometimes Kratos can be like very slow moving in his combat. So I'm very intrigued to see like they seem to have like be meshing the two elements together, which I'm very excited to see how that plays out. But like I will say,
How about a way out?
that this like teaser of gameplay just shows what an absolute baddie Faye is. But yeah, I love the quick movements.
Guess I'll find my own way from here.
But the environments seem like, obviously we're in a new place here, but they do feel like familiar. Like it's very, you know, I feel like you can tell it's God of War.
It's not possible.
That is brutal, like strikes from her. Like there's definitely
If there's another
like
mask, their path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
it's definitely, you know, taking those attributes from Kratos, which I think some people may find it like not be as hyped that it's Faye and not Kratos again, but I feel like that it seems like they're gonna do a good job of keeping, you know, the combat that we freaking love, the brutality that we love from Kratos. But honestly, like, I can completely see why Kratos, like, fell for her. Like, are you kidding me?
Come from the Eagle Outslot. Mount the gates. The gateway is closed.
She's such a baddie. I'm also very intrigued by her ability that she has. But yeah, it seems that they're controlling like the mythical creatures and people who come through here. You know, obviously this isn't what's supposed to be happening. I do wonder if that guy in that cage is supposed to be like one of the elves. Like the Alfheim, like light or dark elves. Because he looks very similar, like with the horns and everything, don't you think? Very cool looking character. The music as well. So here we are seeing like elements of Egypt, ancient Egyptians with that, but also kind of like, you know, the Japanese. So I think we're gonna get like a bit of a mixture of like maybe gods or just different mixtures of myths, mythical creatures maybe. I'm intrigued by these masks as well, because Spacey is very shocked that there's another mask, whatever that might be.
I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
If Kratos knew that he just like put his hands on her,
Touch me again, and I swear,
he'd be freaking ground to paste in the dirt
How hard it is to die here.
if she doesn't do it first.
I can show you.
Brutal.
you can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
God, she's such a baddie.
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful.
Segment.
No,
So that's like a
Let's see.
giant telescope.
I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
But yeah, true God of War fashion. Big creatures. It's what we love to see. Big beasts. So big. If we have to fight that at some point. Nah, you're making a mistake, my guy. But that also kind of as well explains a lot, like at the beginning of the 2018 when we see Faye being put on a pyre and everything, and you go and collect the logs, well, the trees. Faye had marked out
I think they're gone.
the trees by putting there's like a gold handprint on, so that's obviously like part of like her magic then.
Fresh air.
Also, this character.
Oh, you're different.
You're a cube. Talking.
Big slime
You know what?
cube.
It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
Frank. I love it. I love it.
There has to be a way out of here.
Frank
Way
the
out,
Cube?
but you're not even all here.
Yeah, that's
Of course
also
I'm not here.
interesting what he
Be
says.
dead to come through the gateway.
That she's not
It's like
all
you're
there.
holding something back.
This isn't working.
Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be
So,
surprised if we
what's the
see
plan,
such a
boss?
mixture
Not your
of
boss,
different
Frank.
gods coming through here. Seems like we've already had like
why you're
Japanese, we've got Egyptian, obviously
Wait, you made that
Norse
big
with
explosion
Fae,
happen, right? Could you do that
whatever
again?
land the cube comes
My
from.
magic is wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
I'm so intrigued about the lore behind the cube,
What
behind
if I need to be
Frank.
somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
But yeah, I'm assuming like obviously her magic, her whatever ability is in her hand, Kratos is gonna be like her Spartan range.
That's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
The music's so good.
Get ready.
I'm just such a little baddie. There he is! Ah, his music. I hope she keeps having flashbacks of him and we keep getting to see little tidbits of Kratos. Like what we did for Kratos and Faye. Like how he saw her. But yeah, are we ready, guys? Are we ready for some proper combat?
Rue,
Kill him,
you should give her
Frank!
the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
Oh my god. Frank's
Give it
gonna
back.
be like the goat of the
Promise.
game, isn't he?
Okay. Take it.
Yes. Ah, hell yeah. She freaking knocks the soul out of him? Are you kidding me? And then we get this? These version of the blades? Like we got the agility of like what we saw of Atreus, but then still the brutality and the absolute just savageness of Kratos. Hints of magic in there. Hey, are you kidding me? Like, look at this. Like the combos, you know, just switching between like the sword, melees, magic. Finishes. Knocking the bodies out of souls. We've got a cube coming in, pop shotting. Yeah, I do wonder if
No! I
He's-
got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
and then of course boss battles, big boss battles.
I already told you. I will kill you.
Ah, hell yeah, so cold.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Gotham.
Frank in the background, get him. Like, she's so fierce in her combat. Like, the combat got me so hyped seeing this.
Try again.
Hey, focus!
Fire. I will wrench you thread by thread.
Like, just
You don't know what you wield.
What is it?
like the block. But yeah, just the addition of the agility into the brutality,
You're scared of this sword. Why?
I think is going to be a really nice change up. Like, we've got long range with the ribbons. Like, and as well, like that, the sword spin is very much like how Atreus had the sword from Odin that sort of like hovered around. But then she has her own version of the blades. So we still get that familiarity of, you know, Kratos' combat as well. So it still feels very God of War-like. But yeah, I love how like fast-paced the combat is as well. But it's very big. Very brutal. Which is, you know, one of the main things that we love in God of War, right? Is like no one's holding back in their fighting. Like everyone always goes like all in. But there's a lot of like engagement into the environment within the like combat as well, which is like nice. But guys, I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped for this. Like I can't tell you. I will say, like I said at the beginning, seeing that we're getting a spin-off, I did like kind of think that it was going to be a Tracer's story. You know, he gets sent off in Ragnarok saying that he wants to obviously like go off by himself and all of that. So I did kind of like imagine that maybe it would be a Tracer's story that we do see like next, but to have Faye, like her story is like such a twist, and like I personally wasn't expecting it to be hers, because obviously we see what happens, like her fate at the beginning of the 2018 release, whereas like Atreus was, you know, his arc was sort of like just getting going. But I love the fact that they did this, and like I say, I know that probably some people are gonna be like, you know, they don't take the best to female protagonists, shall we say? But like, you cannot deny that from that like teaser of gameplay, you cannot tell me that this isn't like so God of War core, like in their combat, in obviously like the environments, like seeing that like teaser of a boss battle at the beginning, which we have all come to know and love from like the God of War franchise, with massive like starts to a game, big boss battle at the beginning of the game. So just seeing that, like I was a little bit at the beginning when I first saw it, I was a little bit like, I don't know like where this is gonna go. But like by the end of it, you're so hyped, you're so like invested in this already. Like I say, the combat looks incredible. You know, we're getting lots of different combos, like on the ground, in the air. We're getting that long range, that close range melee. We're getting hints of magic, which I'm sure is going to open up way more as the story continues on, because obviously at the beginning it seems like she's having trouble with it. And then we get the sword play, which is super brutal, like really savage, like hard hitting with that. And then you get what we all obviously love about God of War. We get like some form of the blades, which we see in the ribbons, which I'm very intrigued as to like how that's going to play, like what the skill trees are going to look like for that. And like I was saying, like throughout I'm really hyped to see that combination of that slow tanky combat that we love from Kratos, but that like agility and that like fleet footing and light on your feet, almost acrobatic like combat that we saw of Atreus, because I really liked Atreus's gameplay and handling in Ragnarok. Like it was very fun to play as, and getting a combination of those both I think is very exciting. It's gonna make it feel very familiar, what we are used to from the God of War franchise, but I think it's going to mix it up enough to make it feel super unique and really fresh. So I'm so hyped. Like this can't come soon enough. Obviously we don't have like even a year yet of like when they're planning on trying to get this out, so I think it's still a while off yet. But just seeing this and knowing that this is like going to be coming for us is really exciting. And yeah, I can't tell you how hyped it is. Like I say, God of War franchise, we've played you know, the original trilogy now. We played the 2018 Ragnarok, Valhalla, Ascension. They're all up on the channel. We played through those, and like I say, they're a very special series on the channel and for me. So yeah, knowing that it's going to continue on is very exciting. Knowing that we're getting a remake of the original trilogy as well is very exciting, guys. Like Santa Monica just freaking cook like so much, don't they? Like very excited. Other things of note from the Sony showcase that happened last night: Wolverine, by the way. It feels like that game's been coming forever, but we got some gameplay as well. Honestly, like I'm not too bothered about like DC Marvel stuff, but when Wolverine Origins came out many moon ago, I played that to death and I freaking loved it. I loved how like brutal that gameplay was, and yeah, I played that so much. So seeing that they are continuing on with the brutality and it looks even more brutal, and yeah, I'm actually like very like surprised by how it looks. And I think that's probably going to be one that we play on the channel when it comes out, which is September is stacking up to be an insane like release schedule for a lot of games. We did have Phantom Blade Zero, but they've pushed that back now to October, which I'm kind of a little thankful for, because I'm very hyped for Phantom Blade Zero. That's probably the most anticipated game for me this year, I think. So yeah, we're obviously going to be playing that. They did another like little teaser, so that's very exciting. But yeah, that's been pushed back to October. We also have release date for Control Resonant. We got a new trailer for that. That's coming in September. So September for us is going to be Wolverine, Control Resonant. There is also Onimusha is also releasing in September as well, which I was like really intrigued by, but I think priority wise is probably gonna be I think Wolverine comes out first, then Control Resonant. So those two are must plays, and then we'll sort of like see for time, see where we're at, maybe play on Onimusha, like depending on interest and stuff. They did release a demo, so that's out, so I might check out the demo, post that, see what you guys think if you want to see that. Because just before the September releases, we do have Beast of Reincarnation as well coming out in August, which I'm very intrigued by. That's Game Freak's new IP. So Game Freak is Pokemon. So I'm very intrigued to see what they're cooking up, because obviously it looks very different to Pokemon. We still waiting for a release date for Kenya. I loved Kenya Bridges Spirits, like really good. And definitely, like, I feel like underrated game. Not that many people seem to like talk about it, but the story is good, the combat was amazing, very good game. So I'm hyped for the sequel to that. So yeah, there's a lot of things. We also got a teaser for new Dave the Diver related spin-off, which is following Boncho and how he became to be the chef that he was. We love Dave the Diver on this channel so much. I'm actually like doing another like playthrough like in my own time. Still so good. But honestly, first impressions of that, I'm a little bit like, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I need to see more of it, whether like I want to play it. But to be honest, if I did, that'd probably be one that I play in my own time anyway. But yeah, State of Play was very good. Very much enjoyed it last night. We still have the Xbox Showcase. We still have Summer Game Fest as well, which is also coming in the next couple of days. So, very exciting week for announcements and trailers, and yeah, very strong start, people. Very strong start. But yeah, I wanted to, even though like I'd already watched this, I wanted to talk to you guys about it because, like I say, God of War is very much a special franchise here on the channel. But yeah, I hope you're hyped for it. I really hope you're hyped for it. Leave your thoughts as well down in the comments below. And I'm gonna leave this one here, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye everyone.